Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. RHONJ producers searching for positive and loving group of friends ahead of season 15 reboot. If you were hoping Teresa Giudice and Margaret Josephs would be on the official cast for the Real Housewives of New Jersey season 15, we have some bad news. The series is gearing up to move in a drastically different direction that will remove it from the toxic drama that has dominated the last handful of seasons. Despite wrapping up season 14 in August, the cameras have yet to go back up because the poor fan reaction has pushed producers and Bravo to take action. We've known for a while now that the show was on the cusp of a reboot, and now it's looking more likely than ever. According to TMZ, Danielle Staub is not on the producers' wish list for season 15, despite her recent comments that she and Teresa should be the show's leads. Never in a million trillion years would production bring back Danielle for the upcoming retool, a source indicated to the outlet, which makes a lot of sense. TMZ notes that producers want to go forward, not backward with RHONJ, which means fresh cast members and storylines. Many cast members are probably fired from RHONJ. As a result, producers are on the hunt for a new group of friends who are positive and loving in an attempt to take the show back to its fun glory days. Danielle has a history of toxic drama on the show, including pulling Margaret's hair during season 10, which Teresa laughed about at the time. If we look at the current cast, they've all been involved in the toxic drama over the last few years, meaning that if this report is to be believed, we may get a reboot more akin to the Real Housewives of New York. The Big Apple set iteration of the long-running reality series famously fired the entire cast after season 13 to get the show back to what producers initially envisioned. It's been a success for the most part. Although the reboot alienated many viewers, the show has been relatively decent and far less toxic, so a similar tactic could work for RHONJ. Would a full cast reboot save RHONJ? That said, the more likely scenario is that 1 to 3 housewives return and the rest of the cast is made up of a new friend group in an attempt to appease viewers. That way, there will be some familiar faces and a wealth of new storylines, which should help lighten the show because the drama has just been too much for too long. This could be RHONJ's last chance to prove itself because the Real Housewives franchise's on-air numbers are dwindling, signaling viewers are finally tired of the drama. With season 15 of The Real Housewives of New Jersey on the horizon, a sense of anticipation stirs, but this time there's a twist. The iconic, drama-laden show known for its explosive confrontations, fiery personalities, and juicy scandals is about to take a sharp turn. That RHONJ producers have set their sights on something that may surprise longtime fans, a positive, loving, and supportive group of friends to reboot the series. As casting begins for this fresh chapter, the search is on for a different kind of housewife, a breed that exemplifies real, authentic friendships, marked by genuine care rather than bickering and betrayal. In a landscape where reality television has long thrived on conflict and scandal, the decision to shift toward more uplifting dynamics feels like a breath of fresh air. But how you even begin to build a cast that will break the mold? The producers are embarking on what seems like a modern reality show rarity, finding people whose bonds are not forged through alliances and feuds, but through trust, empathy, and a willingness to uplift one another. It's as if RHONJ is preparing to rewrite the unwritten rule of reality TV that says drama must equal dysfunction. As the producers comb through countless applications, they're searching for more than just the next glamorous housewife who can throw shade with a flick of her hair or deliver a cutting one-liner that goes viral. Instead, they're seeking real connections, the kinds of friendships where women cheer for each other's success, rather than compete for the spotlight. They envision a group of friends who embody the spirit of New Jersey's resilience and loyalty, but with an emphasis on warmth rather than warfare. At the heart of this casting call is a desire to showcase a more authentic version of what it means to be a friend. For years, viewers have watched friendships on RHONJ splinter, fray, and sometimes completely disintegrate. Now the producers are looking to bring on women who can show the flip side of that story, the beauty of enduring friendships that have weathered storms without losing their core. These women will still bring the fun, the sparkle, and of course, the realness, but this time around, it won't be the type of realness that devolves into chaos at every gathering. Part of what makes this reboot idea so fascinating is the challenge it presents. Can a cast of women who are positive, loving, and genuinely supportive still create compelling TV? The answer lies in the potential for a different kind of drama, one that emerges from real struggles, personal growth, and the strength of relationships rather than from orchestrated fights or backstabbing antics. The producers aren't looking to eliminate conflict entirely, but rather to focus on how strong, loving friendships can navigate life's inevitable tensions without crumbling under the pressure. Imagine a season where the cast takes on life's ups and downs with humor, humility, and heart. Instead of a dramatic table flip or a scream fest over dinner, there could be moments where these women pull together in times of crisis, where they celebrate each other's wins and offer a shoulder to cry on during their losses. Think less about the explosive arguments and more about emotional, honest conversations that highlight the complexity of real friendships. The producers want to prove that being positive and supportive doesn't mean being boring. It means finding depth and connection and showcasing that on screen. This new approach to RHONJ could also open the door to exploring different aspects of life that have often been overshadowed by the show's more theatrical moments. The friendships could shine through shared experiences, raising families, launching businesses, giving back to the community, or supporting each other through health and personal challenges. The producers want viewers to see the power of women coming together and lifting each other up, particularly in a world that so often seems to thrive on tearing people down. It's a bold move, but one that feels timely. Audiences today are craving authenticity, particularly in a social media-saturated world where so much of what we see is curated for likes, clicks, and views. RHONJ has always been a reflection of the times, and perhaps this shift toward positivity is exactly what viewers need right now. In an era where negativity often dominates the headlines, a show that focuses on women who are lifting each other up, showing love, and setting an example for what real friendship can look like might just be the breath of fresh air that reality TV and society needs. Of course, longtime fans may be skeptical. After all, RHONJ has built a legacy on its epic fights and deep family feuds. The image of Teresa Giudice flipping a table is burned into reality TV history, but this change doesn't necessarily mean a complete departure from what fans love. It's an evolution. These women can still be bold, dynamic, and fierce while also being compassionate, empathetic, and kind. It's about balance, bringing the best of both worlds together to create a show that's still filled with excitement, but with a new, more heartfelt edge. So, as the casting call goes out and the search begins, the question on everyone's mind is, can RHONJ really reinvent itself as a show about positivity and love? And perhaps the more intriguing question is, are audiences ready to embrace this new direction? The producers certainly believe so, and they're betting that viewers are hungry for a new kind of drama, one that's rooted in genuine relationships, personal growth, and the joys and challenges of friendship. As the wheels of season 15 start turning, the buzz is building. RHONJ is about to embark on a brave new journey, and this time the spotlight will be on the power of love, not just the thrill of the feud.